I'm not sure about you guys, but for me, Christmas is the best holiday of the year. And I'm not only saying that because my birthday is 2 days before Christmas. Decorating a tree for Christmas can be very time consuming, but it can also be very rewarding when done correctly. Hopefully, the steps I provide can make the task simpler for you and result in a perfect Christmas tree. Our family does Christmas very big every year, and we're all very crafty. So it's pretty fun to for us to come together and share our talents and swap ideas and just make decorating for Christmas a very unique experience. So, decorating a Christmas tree boils down to very simple steps. The first would be finding the perfect location for your tree, and then actually putting the Christmas tree together, applying your lights, and then finally hanging your decorations, which is the funnest part for me. Let's start with a step that is very important and often overlooked: choosing the perfect spot for your Christmas tree. Choosing a location for your Christmas tree is essential to decorating it because once you hang the decorations, it becomes very hard to move the tree and you risk damaging the decorations on the tree. You must also factor in room for once you add presents underneath the tree. And please be aware that you do have to plug the lights in on your tree, so you might want to put it close to an outlet so that you don't have cords running around trying to light up your tree. So once you have the perfect spot picked out, you can move on to the next step, which is actually putting your tree together. Personally, this step is a least favorite of mine because it's such a time-consuming step. But it is very important because it builds a foundation for your decorations. Some trees come already put together with the branches already attached, and so you just have to stack the bottom layer, then the middle layer, then the top layer. But then other trees come with the branches unattached, and so you have to attach each individual branch. And once everything is put together that way, then you would go in and spread the branches so that the tree looks full and real. And then some families take it a step further and use real Christmas trees, which is a completely different process from plastic trees. And it requires you to prep the trunk of the tree, spray plant protectant on the branches, and go through numerous steps to make sure your tree doesn't die on you throughout the holidays. Now that the tree is ready and prepped, it is time for the fun part. Adding your lights to the tree can be very fun and brings the tree to life. And there are a lot of different styles that you can choose from, so you don't have to stick to one style of lights. Also remember that trees can come pre-lit, so you can opt to skip this step by getting a pre-lit tree. There are different styles of lights, such as LED lights, bubble lights, candle style lights, just whichever style you prefer. They also come with different colored cords. They have white cords, black cords, green cords. They have different, it's a variety style of lights to fit everybody's preference. So once you choose the style of lights you want, you would go in and start from the bottom and work your way to the top of the tree, moving slightly higher with each circle you make around the tree. And also don't forget to move some lights closer to the trunk of the tree and some closer to the tip of the branches to add dimension and personality to your tree. So once you've got the tree up in a perfect spot, you got the lights on it, and now it's time to put some garland on your tree. So garland kind of takes the same shape as lights. It's just a little bit more color, and it helps your tree look a little bit more full without having to add as many ornaments to the tree. I like to say it gives it an extra pizzazz. It's not necessary if you don't want it, but in my opinion, it brings your tree over the top. It takes it to the next level. Whether it's ribbon, beads, or like this shiny garland that they sell, again, choose whatever style is right for you. They come with so many different styles that everybody's preference is there, I promise. Then you would need to go in and apply the garland the same way that you apply the lights, but just remember not to cover the lights with the garland because you still want to be able to see the lights once you're finished. So after we finish adding the garlic, we're still not completely done with the tree. We got to add the ornaments. This part is the most fun because everybody can get involved. The older folks can get involved, the younger, the babies can get involved. You can involve anyone you want. In my opinion, there's a science behind hanging ornaments because you want to make sure each color is evenly distributed throughout your tree. You don't want, red next to red, yellow next to yellow, or feel like you have yellow in a whole area of the tree and then red in a whole different area. For some people, choosing the color and the style of your tree, your ornaments, is the hardest part because there are endless possibilities. And in this day and age, the need to be unique is so great. You will also need to purchase ornament hooks to hook your ornament to your tree, or you can use string and, tie a loop on your ornament and hang it on your branch that way. And also make sure that they're far enough on the branch that they don't fall off if, a branch was to be accidentally hit or anything. So now that you've finished your tree and it looks awesome, take a picture and show to your friends and family because I'm sure it's beautiful. I've now taught you the perfect steps for setting up and decorating your Christmas tree by making sure you found the perfect spot, putting your tree together correctly, hanging your lights and garland, and lastly, placing your awesome ornaments. Hopefully you guys can tell how much Christmas really means to me and my family. It's a very special time of year for us, and who knows, maybe it is because it's close to my birthday.